Chapter 3
Adobe Photoshop CS5. Photoshop delivers the utmost power and creative control with tools for outstanding image handling and superior compositing. Photoshop is a very popular graphics software. With Photoshop, you can perfect your photography with the breakthrough tools, achieve the exceptional, be productive everywhere, explore creatively in 3D. Starting Adobe Photoshop. You start Photoshop just as you do most software application. Choose Start, All Programs, Adobe Photoshop CS5. Interface layout. The default workspace in Photoshop consists of the menu bar. Menu bar contains all the main functions of Photoshop such as File, Edit, Image, Layer, Select, Filter, Analysis, 3D, View, Window, and Help. Tool panel. Most of the major tools are located in the toolbar for easy access. The image. The image will appear in its own window once you do open a file. Image name. The name of any image that you open will be at the top of the image window as shown above. Palettes. Palettes contain functions that help you monitor and modify images. By default, palettes are stacked together in groups. These are the palettes that are actually visible. Color adjustments and layers. Palettes can be placed anywhere on the screen by simply clicking on its top and dragging at the required position. Color, swatches, tile, adjustment, history. Setting up the document. Setting up your document correctly from the start will make your job much easier as you work through your project. This will require some advanced planning. To create a new document, click on File menu and select New. This will open the Document Setup dialog box. Here you will be able to name your file, set up the correct page size and orientation of your document. Tools, Rectangular Marquee, Move Tool, Lasso Tool, Magic Wand, Crop Tool, Healing Tool, Clone Tool, Paint Bucket, Eraser, Blur Tool, Text Tool, Eyedropper, Zoom Tool. The first step of Photoshop: opening an image. Opening an image. Step 1. Click on File menu and select Open option. Open dialog box will appear. Step 2. Select the image. Step 3. Click on Open button. Color boxes and modes. The foreground color appears in the upper color selection box and represents a color that is currently active. The background color appears in the lower box and represents an inactive color. Working with selections. Making changes to an area within an image in Photoshop is a two-step process. First, select the part of an image you want to change. With one of the selection tools, you use another tool, filter or other feature to make changes. The selection process limits changes to within the selected area. Using the Quick Selection tool. The Quick Selection tool provides one of the easiest way to make a selection. You simply paint an area of an image and the tool automatically finds the edges. Step 1. Select the Quick Selection tool from the tool panel. Step 2. Click on green area near the outside edge of the window. The Quick Selection tool finds the full edge automatically, selecting the entire window. Moving a selected area. Once you have made a selection, to move the selected area to another part of the composition, you use the Move tool. This image has the only one layer, so the pixels you move will replace the pixels beneath them. This change is not permanent until you deselect the moved pixels. If the window is not selected, repeat the previous exercise to select it. Step 1. Select the Move tool. Notice that the window remains selected. Step 2. Drag the selected area to anywhere on the building so that the window can be adjusted. Step 3. Click Select tab, then choose Deselect option and click File tab and save. Cropping. Cropping is one of the most basic editing techniques that can improve your images. Cropping helps to focus on the part of image which you want to work and remove the rest of the part of the image. There are several ways to crop images in Adobe Photoshop. Cropping with the Crop tool, cropping to a specific size, cropping with the Marquee tool. Cropping with the crop tool. The crop tool allows you to make a precise selection of an image you wish to edit. To crop with the crop tool, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the crop tool from the toolbar. Step 2. Click and drag to select the portion of image to be cropped. Step 3. Drag the edges to fit the dimensions. Step 4. Resize the border by dragging the squares at the sides and corners until you are satisfied with the way your image looks. Step 5. Press Enter to crop. Cropping to a specific size. To crop an image to a specific size, do the following. Step 1. Select the crop tool from the toolbar. Step 2. In the options bar, under menu bar, specify the values for width and height. Step 3. Click in your image and drag the cropping border. Notice that the border is constrained. You cannot make it wider or longer than the specified values. For example, if you have entered 2 for width and 3 for height, whatever size you make the border, the area within it will fit on a 2x3 photo. Cropping with the Marquee tool. To crop with the Marquee tool, follow the steps below. Step 1. Select the rectangular Marquee tool. Step 2. Click and drag the mouse to draw a marquee around the area you wish to crop. Step 3. In the main menu, go to Image Crop. The image will be cropped. Saving the file. Saving frequently lessens the risk of losing the work you have been doing. To save Photoshop document, perform the following steps. Step 1. Click File and then Save As. Step 2. Navigate to the place you would like your document to be saved by using the drop-down menu and the navigation window. Step 3. Enter the name of your document in the Save As text field. Step 4. Choose a format to save your project from the Format drop-down menu. Step 5. Click the Save button on the right corner of the dialog box. Note: if you save your file as PSD to preserved, but the file size will be large, if you save your file as JPEG, your layers will be flattened and becomes one layer and the file size will be significantly smaller.